Good morning. I'm having coffee now. No students to teach. It's examination time. Teaching in Thailand. Let's hear from teachers themselves.
M4/2. Some good students in there. They do pretty well. Most did their homework. A few stragglers, but just about everyone came through. And they were a good session.
Do you think this class basically the same with other classes?
No, they stand out a little more. M4/1 is pretty difficult class. A lot of lazy students in there, I must say. Many very hard to get their homework in. I'm chasing them instead of them chasing me. Hard to meet in the middle.
So now they're coming to you for the score?
A few did, but very few did. M4/1, most seem not to be too concerned.
The conditions at the schools are very difficult. The system is not the best system. And in Thailand, phalanx in Thailand, most of them are okay. There are a few drunken phalanx, but most of them are okay, I think. But
what do you think of the majority of foreign teachers? Are they giving good inputs to Thai students?
Well, I told you the curriculum is not. They don't. We need to teach them every day, not once or twice a week. That's not enough for the Thai students. And it's impossible to control a class of 50 students.
Well, I think in the future, Thailand will not need foreign teachers because there are so many Thai people studying English abroad. I believe that by the time they come back, Thailand will not need native speakers anymore. That's what I think.
If you have Thai teacher teach English grammar, I think like it should be like better idea, right? Because like for foreign teachers, the big problem is like their communication in Thai, right? So like sometimes like you have to explain very clearly about grammar, how to use it, and like all the usage and structures. I'm sure like for foreign teachers they can teach like the best conversation things, but not for grammar.
Salary is another thing. What should be the basis of rate for English teachers? Can we be paid based on nationality, based on citizenship? What do you say?
Well, we all agree that, right? For foreign teachers, they have better English than us. But for the ability of teaching, I think like we are equal, right? It's like some of Thai teachers, they study abroad, for example. But why like they get less salary than foreign teachers? Well, it's like this should be a big question because like for me, I'm Thai, right? I'm pretty sure like I've been teaching for many years, and still my like salary is like way less than foreign teachers. Like someone like who just started teaching for like a year, and they get like 30,000 baht for a salary. But for Thai teachers, get like only like 10,000, like 15,000. So what a reason? What kind of measurement that you use for deciding how much money we should get, right?
So you don't agree with the salary based on nationality?
I'm not saying that I'm not agreeing with it, but just it's a big doubt for Thai people, right? Why we get less salary than foreign teachers, right? So if someone can solve this problem, let me know. I'm waiting for the answer.
First of all, they don't pay enough. They don't pay enough for the teachers because it's very difficult here with all the visas and all the things that we need to survive in Thailand. So they should pay more money. And
Visa can be another challenge. Different nationality are facing different challenge in doing visa and work permit.
This is the first time I had the easiest visa ever after 4 years in Thailand. You know the complications we Africans have in obtaining visas. I went there. I wasn't asked any questions. They just read the documents from the school, and the stamping. They just gave me the visa so easily. So I don't know why. I was so surprised.
They must have known the school for long.
Well, maybe because the school is popular, they must have known the school. Maybe that's the reason. But I had another friend there, another African, who was refused the visa because he's not working in October. Yeah, so his contract ends in September. So he was asked to go out of the country to obtain a visa from any neighboring country for coming back in November.
Compared to what you did previous years?
Compared to previous years it was much more complicated. They asked for the teacher's license, they asked for the house contract, my house contract, yeah. But this year it wasn't asked. It was quite different. The only thing they asked me was they gave me a form to fill my details.
We can never predict the future. Thailand could regress back, you know. Everything can happen in Thailand, or if everything will be okay, maybe they will have few good Thai teachers that can speak the language fluently, and they will probably teach at international schools. But about the majority of the population, they will need fluent teachers.
Some good students. So I can talk about international students, and I can tell you for sure that there are some fantastic students who really wants to learn, and they are always on time. They're waiting for the lectures, and they are doing a really good job. Also, I experienced that in the government schools. Same. Some students really wants to learn. They're dying to get knowledge, and they really want to improve every week. So I wouldn't say that international schools are much better. No. I would say balanced. That's my opinion.
Maybe in the near future, they can learn English that much. So some of real teachers will then stay here, and I think they can manage themselves.